The weekend in a shelter with local residents.
This is Ogatsu Bay of Ishinomaki City in Miyagi Prefecture. I was covering scallop growers from 2 days before the earthquake. The earthquake occurred suddenly. Immediately after we ended the interview, we were struck by an immense jolt. We could not stay standing. Local people urged us to flee because tsunami will be coming, and we rose to a higher place. We saw a rapid rise of the water levels at sea. And at 3:20 p.m., tsunami started flooding into the town, surpassing the breakwater. Houses are washed away. This is really an immense impact. The whole houses, the whole town is moving. After the quake occurred, it only took 30 minutes before the whole town was engulfed. Together with the residents who were in the place where I was covering footage, I spent my days evacuating. We shared a small amount of food, and we also barbecued scallop and oyster. This woman said that somebody shouted that tsunami is coming, and it was really just an instant. Yes, it all took place in an instant. And this man says, we went inside the building and there were people who were washed away, and my parents were also washed away. I can't get in touch with them. We're very worried. Even after dark, you could see the sound of tsunami gushing in. We spent 2 nights with the local residents. And on Sunday morning, because the tsunami warning was downgraded to advisory, we went down from the hills together with local residents to the central part of the town. This was a place where houses lined up before the tsunami. There's nothing here. It's all reduced to ruins. And on top of the 3-story building, there was a bus that was washed ashore from tsunami. You could see the bus on the building. On top of elementary school, you can see a house that drifted. How could this place return to its original site? We really couldn't see how we really could restore the area.
It cannot be helped. Well, those who survived must help each other. I lost everything in an instant. I could save my life. I'm alive, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know if it's good or bad that I survived.
A survey company in Tokyo says Friday tsunami has penetrated as far as 5 kilometers inland into coastal cities in Sendai, northeastern Japan.
From Miyagi-no-ku to the Iwamiya city, for about 20 kilometers, it was found that the tsunami reached 5 kilometers to the inland from the shore, and near Sendai airport, the tsunami reached more than 5 kilometers inland in the area. Even after 2 days after the earthquake, the places remained inundated. In Wakabayashi of Sendai City and Iwanuma City, 15 square kilometers were inundated, and Miyagi-no ward 6 square kilometers are inundated, and in Wakabayashi ward 1/3 of the total area is now inundated.
Nuclear power plants in Fukushima prefecture are still battling to cool their reactors 3 days after a massive earthquake hit the region. Coolant water levels at the Fukushima No. 1 plant's No. 3 reactor dropped on Sunday. The fuel rods were exposed about 2.2 meters above water. This may have caused the rods to partially melt. The heat may have caused the hydrogen to accumulate under the shell of the reactor building, which could lead to an explosion similar to that of the plant's No. 1 reactor on Saturday. Tokyo Electric is considering ways to release the hydrogen from the building. The company is also trying to expel air from the container to lower the rising pressure inside. It says that this procedure is already underway. Meanwhile, the No. 1 reactor and its containment vessel are being filled with seawater, but the procedure is not yet complete. At the No. 2 reactor, the coolant level is lower than normal, and the pressure in the containment vessel remains high. Tokyo Electric connected an external generator to try to lower the pressure, but the effort failed. The company is now considering other ideas, such as releasing air from the vessel. At the Fukushima No. 2 power plant, the cooling system for the No. 1 and No. 2 reactors have resumed operations efficiently. Tokyo Electric will finish repairing the cooling system for the No. 4 reactor on Monday. 70,000 to 80,000 people living near the damaged nuclear power plants in Fukushima prefecture have been advised to evacuate the area. The prefectural government issued the warning to 10 cities and towns surrounding the Fukushima No. 1 and No. 2 plants. About 62,000 people have already evacuated. The prefectural authorities plan to help evacuate those remaining in the area.
I'm due to give birth soon. I want to know exactly what's going on at the nuclear plant. I'm scared.
I don't understand the technical side of it all, but I'm scared because I can see the radiation.
Health authorities have started conducting screenings at evacuation shelters across the prefecture. On Sunday, 22 people tested positive for radiation exposure following a hydrogen explosion at the No. 1 plant. The authorities are conducting decontamination in a tent set up by the self-defense forces. Those affected are asked to shower and then place their clothes and shoes in plastic bags. Authorities say the contamination levels pose no long-term risk to health.
Hello, and let's get a look at the weather across Japan. This morning, we're looking at largely settled and clear conditions for much of the country. A little bit of cloud coming in towards the Hokkaido area, but everywhere else pretty fine and settled, but that is going to start changing. We do have one pretty well-developed low in the north that's going to be bringing cold showers and snow across the Hokkaido area. Also, we're looking at these lines getting pretty spaced close together. That's going to show really strong winds that are going to pick up and start affecting areas in the Tohoku region as well. So that is going to also mean some higher waves, some rough sea conditions. It was pretty calm over the weekend, but we are expecting some higher wave heights to come on in throughout the day today. Also in the south, we do have another low here. Nothing too active, but that is going to start working its way across the Pacific coast of Japan, slowly bringing in some light showers throughout the day today. Although nothing too heavy, but definitely possible showers along the Pacific coast and even in towards the Tokyo area. We could see a light shower or two in the afternoon. And now up north, we could be seeing more snow coming on in over the next couple of days and then the next 72 hours or so. So you do want to watch out for that. Otherwise, it is going to remain pretty warm throughout the day. Today, we're expecting a high of 17 in Sendai, even getting up to 19 in Tokyo. So overall, spring-like weather. It's going to be feeling like April to even May for a lot of these cities. Now, for the Sendai region, for the city, actually, throughout the day today, things are going to be warm in the morning, but after that, temperatures are going to steadily drop, and into Tuesday night, well below the freezing mark possible. So it's going to be getting cold here. You do want to watch out for that. Winds are quite strong in the morning as well. Now, luckily, very little chance of rain, perhaps some clouds in the evening. Now, for Soma in Fukushima, it is also going to warm up for you during the daytime, even getting up to and over 15 degrees, so in the high teens for you. But things will get a lot cooler in the evening as we head into Tuesday night. Also, a little bit of wind during the daytime, but otherwise should be staying fairly quiet. All right, so that's a look at your weather for right now, and here is your 3-day outlook.